How's it going? I'm Arthur. I've never done a video like this before, but I saw this video on Jarvis Johnson's channel, and it's making me insane. And you know, I'm a fan of commentary videos, so I figured why not give it a little go. So Jarvis did a great job of handling this topic, and he makes a lot of good points about children's content and things, so please check out his video. I also one time drew fan art for him, and he saw it and he liked it, and that was really cool. Shameless self-promotion. I wanted to make this because I thought about this video, and you know, Jarvis had a lot of good points, but I thought maybe we see what a queer fella thinks, you know? Because, you know, I have a lot of feelings about it, obviously. And I don't speak for all LGBT people, but you know, when I watched this, I had a few thoughts, just a couple. So to sum up the premise of these videos, these YouTubers order potions from the dark web and drink that at 3 a.m. because that's scary. It's dark and scary at 3 a.m. Essentially, it's horror content for kids whose parents aren't paying attention to what they're doing online. But there's a catch.
Oh, bro! Yo, why'd you kiss me?
What do you mean? I'm putting lipstick.
Yo, Jay!
What? Oh my god!
Homophobia! These people, they realize that they can exploit harmful stereotypes because they're too lazy to come up with their own creative jokes and ideas and plots and or anything of entertainment value. And you know, that was only the first few seconds. Like there's a that was already a ton to unpack. That's efficient homophobia right there. So I guess let's get into some of that.
What's up, guys? Back with another banger video.
What's up, guys? Back with a banger video where I say all the slurs I know at once. It's so funny to see how all these people who make trash content for kids, they all talk in the same loud voice and they talk really fast because, you know, people don't have big attention spans, you know, and it makes me wonder if I were a kid, like, would that do it for me? I guess, you know, when you're a kid, your standards aren't as high, so I wonder if I would just be fine with that too. Definitely as an adult and being someone, you know, I'm only 21, but, you know, being someone who, you know, I'm studying animation and illustration and, you know, seeing how hard I'm working and the people around me are working and seeing these companies, you know, time and time again promote content like this is what kids are watching, this is what's making money. It's pretty disheartening. It just seems like more and more people are shifting to what's easiest and most profitable instead of making art and enjoying and appreciating what they're making and wanting to explore new concepts. But you know, I guess that's capitalism for you.
We went back onto the dark web and we actually discovered there's a gay potion, guys. Some potion that if you drink will turn anybody gay for exactly 1 hour, guys.
Here's the thing about being gay. Again, I don't speak for everyone, but you don't just get to turn it off. You know, you don't get to do it for an hour and then go back to normal, right? You know, some people experiment with their sexuality. They fall under a lot of different umbrellas and cultural ideas. You know, if people had the choice not to face alienation and self-hate and oppression from even the people they love, you know, their parents, their friends, I don't think many people would choose to be gay just because someone thinks they're gay for 1 second and then they're like, no, actually I'm straight. You know, it doesn't make them, like, they didn't choose to be gay, they were just experimenting. They were just trying to explore themselves, which is healthy.
This is crazy, okay? I'm a straight guy. Are you straight?
I'm a straight guy, I'm not gay, bro.
Okay, guys, so, like, I don't even know what it's like to be gay. Like, honestly, guys, there's nothing wrong with being gay, but I'm straight, guys. Like, I have no interest in the same sex at all, guys.
And I feel like it goes to show how straight people and cisgender people often take for granted what they have, the fact that they don't have to worry about those things. And it's clear like that's never even crossed their minds, or people like Jaystation clearly lack compassion to care about other people anyway. It makes sense that, you know, this is what kind of content he's making, but it is, you know, important, I think, to realize I don't know, this needs to stop.
But either me or Jay Hills is drinking this gay potion, guys. This is what it looks like right here.
That's what God put in me. He was just like, and then he kicked me out of Eden, and he was like, good luck, you fucking fruit.
There's a bunch of other dark web potions that I want to get. There's a monster potion. There's a bunch of these potions, guys.
What if he drank the gay one and the monster one? I feel like that's how he'd win back his gay fan base. You know, gay people love that shit.
Let's get it.
Oh, it's so funny that straight men love straight people. Like, being gay is so scary that it's like synonymous with like where horror is, like, in their minds. That's what shows up when I die and I go to hell and I'm like, hey, what am I in for? And like that just pops up on the screen next to the devil.
It smells fruity, bro.
Fruity?
Yeah, man, it smells like a fruit.
Let me smell. It smells good though.
Yeah, I
like,
know.
yeah, like fruity.
So obviously, fruit isn't a slur or anything. Good luck, you fucking fruit. But when straight people use it, you know, the people who are the ones who turned it into a derogatory term and have used it to hurt gay people, you shouldn't just throw it around. It's not a slur, but like, you gotta like know someone, you know, to like call them that and for have it be okay.
We got a girl on the camera. I'm the only person at risk, bro. I think you're gonna kiss me and stuff.
Ah, the scary gay man is gonna kiss me. The fucking, just saying at risk. You guys saw the intro and all that, but this theme of gay people being inherently predatory and wanting to sleep with, you know, the closest, I guess in this case for a gay man, dude nearby. It's not how the world works. And also that implies that like, because there's a girl behind the camera, that like, is that what straight men do to girls? I mean, yes, but they do attack women, but they shouldn't. Girl, get out.
Okay, you know?
I think you're joking.
No, bro, I'm serious. It's
Yeah?
like, I have that, like, you know, like, what he's saying, like, that weird vibe, bro.
You know, like, oh, wrist brace. It's just so funny. It's so funny. So anyway, this goes on for a while. You know, he keeps trying to touch him and hit on him, and Jay's just like, hee hee, ah no, hee hee. You know, it goes on. There's people outside while I did that. But there's another main point I want to address about this video.
Yo, bro, what are you doing? Look at this. Look at this. Jay, what are you doing, bro?
I'm putting lipstick.
Oh
What do you
my
mean?
god.
Like, what do you mean? I'm putting lipstick.
Yo, Jay.
So, like many topics with queer experience and culture and history, there's a need for some nuance. You know, gay people inherently are always defying gender roles by the prospect of not being like a man who is in love with a woman or a woman who's in love with a man. And, you know, unless that person is trans, but I don't think I need to tell you why trans people defy typical gender roles. So the stereotype that Jay's using is essentially the fact like, oh, women are attracted to men and they're supposed to be like this. So obviously a man attracted to men even would be like this.
Oh my
You wanna go shopping? I'm gonna go to shopping to be able to hit Sephora and get a bunch of makeup.
The concept that there's a way to be womanly or feminine is also just very much based on traditional gender roles anyway. So, you know, that's also bad to imply that, you know, women be shopping, you know, like it's funny as like a meme, but like to poke fun at something very painful and dangerous actually. But, you know, because there are a lot of queer people and gay men who are already defining gender roles, that makes it easier for those people to be comfortable exploring things like fashion and makeup that aren't traditionally recognized next to their assigned gender at birth, essentially. When you're already othered, it's like, what do you have to lose? However, you know, that doesn't mean across the board that all queer people are inherently gender nonconforming. You know, in the case of gay men, masculine beauty and masculinity is very valued in some circles. There's a whole subsection of like aesthetic for that kind of thing too. But so thank you for sticking with me. I just want to make this because, you know, Jarvis did a great job, but I feel like it would be helpful for a queer person to talk about this too. and to help people understand like why these things are harmful, because this is such an overt example of this. It still sneaks its way into, you know, media and TV all the time. These ideas that gender nonconforming people are inherently evil or othered, or you know, you've watched Disney. It is funny, you know, this objectively that there's a potion that makes you gay. It's very funny. Like, I don't want to, like, you shouldn't make those videos, but, you know, since they exist, I'm gonna have to say something about it. Again, it is harmful because, you know, I can't even go outside. You know, I'm pretty gender nonconforming most of the time. I can't go outside wearing a skirt without people yelling at me, or harassing me, and, you know, there's violence against trans people all over the world. These ideas, even though, yeah, it's just silly kids content, it's all subtext that is, excuse me, Jaystation hurt me. It puts these ideas into people's heads that harm, you know, queer people and even non-Western people who have different, you know, ideas of gender representation and expression. So I just think it's important to talk about that kind of thing. So anyway, I hope this was fun. Maybe you learned something, maybe you laughed, maybe you are mad at me, that's fine. It ended up a little more serious and less funny than I'd like, so I apologize about that. But in conclusion, gender roles are dumb. Don't be homophobic. Maybe experiment with your gender or whatever. And, you know,